Happy New Year, everyone. I can't believe I was talking to myself for about 10 minutes. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had a great holiday season with your family and your loved ones. Um, we are doing okay, and we are ready to get started into this new year. And as I promised, I would share my financial plans for 2024. So in my previous video, I showed my just my planner setup in terms of the calendar section. I left these pages blank for in case something comes up. My working towards, so these would be goals, but if they're not achieved, that's okay. We can roll them over into 2025. And 24 and 24, which I still have to fill out. I started to fill out my fixed bills and my debt, and I realized that the camera was not even recording. So my sincerest apologies. I have had a little bit of a rough 2023, and I'm so glad that it's over, and I'm ready to get through, plan out my new year, and hopefully we can stick to the plan or somewhat of it, and get some things done this year for the positive. I will not deny and say that, there is no negative going to happen. It's bound to happen. But we want to stay positive and try to get things done and move forward in our lives. So in our fixed bills here, I went ahead and listed the bills that I'm going to be responsible for, and I took out the ones that my partner decided that he would take care of, like for example rates and water and things like that. Because I'm also now paying for college, $74 a week. So he has been helping out with the groceries as well. And with my debt, this was my last payment that I made last year. And so going forward, we will continue to deduct, and hopefully we can pay this off. And so what I've done here is I've also tabbed the pages that I would be referencing the most, which is the fixed bills and debt, and also the calendar with the future log items. I set up the annual budgets page, and I will go ahead and fill this out with you on camera. So I'll just have a sip. I'm a little overwhelmed with all of this. I didn't pre-plan. The kids are doing much better. I want to thank everyone that wished my family well and prayed for us. I don't think we could have got through it without those prayers. But thankfully everyone is doing much better. And I am also pushing through and working on my health. So yeah, and we also we also have a new member in our family, which we recently got, and it's a little kitty. Unfortunately, someone wanted to rid of him. They couldn't take care of him, and he was only 10 weeks old. So we couldn't let that happen. So we bring him home. So yes, that's that. Okay, so here we go with our income. I'm going to put here government income, and that is the only income that I have at the moment, which is known. And I get that every 2 weeks. It's $1,070, and that's per fortnight. So annually there would be 26 pays of that, and that would equal 27,820. Now I might get some Etsy pay, I might find a job, so this would change, but at the moment that's all I can really rely on, because I know that that's the bare minimum that I should be able to get. Okay, now fixed bills. we set up our page here. So we've got building, we've got contents, insurance, these are insurances, we've got car, and these are insurance. We've got line, which is a debt. We've got internet, Vodafone. Oh, that's one that I forgot to add here, was electricity. Currently paying off our electricity bill, which was massive, and they're taking $80 a fortnight, which is not enough, but at the moment they've accepted that. So unless my partner can make extra payments, that's all I can afford right now. We've got internet, we've got Dropbox, Microsoft, Canva, Cricut, Amazon, college, we've got childcare, we've got printer, what else have we got here? And we've got car registration and PO box as our annuals. I also have a kiddo that needs psychology and speech therapy, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that, because I don't know if it's going to be able to fit into the budget. So Dad might have to figure out how to cover that. If I find extra money in the budget, I might take over one and he take over the other. And the other one was PO box. Okay, let's add in the amounts. And here we've got 61. Oh, they're right here in front of me. I'll just use the old one. 61, 21, 80, 50, 99, 126, 80, 19, 14, Canva is 18, Cricut is 14, 10, that one was 74, 45, 162, 1100, and 180. This one is fortnight. I'll go ahead and fill those out. So it's easier to calculate. We are doing our when we are doing our calculations. Okay, so there's 26 fortnights in a year. This might change, this might go up, this might go down, so we'll see how we go. This is just a rough. 21 times 26 is 546. 80 times 26 is 2080. 50 times 26, 1300. 99 is, oh, that's per month. It's 12 months. 1188. 1512. 2080. So now I can see already that if I pay $80 a fortnight for a whole year, I still won't finish off last year's bill. So we really need to do something about that. But this is just for now. What did I do? 19 times 12. That's why I'm doing it in pencil. I haven't pre-planned this. I haven't had much time to pre-plan. So I'm just going with it. Nope. 168. 216. 168. 120. 3848. So this one says 3848, but once I pay off pay it off, I won't have to pay, it's not 3,848 that I owe combined. So I'm going to leave that for a second and I will come back to it. I'll check the amount and I'll come back. And 180. Okay, I'm going to pause and check the college owing amount. Okay, so I checked it and I owe 1166. So once that's paid off, then I won't have to continue to pay. Okay, so let's go ahead and add up all of these amounts. I will speed this part up. Okay, so I've added it up and the balance or the amount for bills I'll be paying this year at minimum is 16,752, which leaves me $11,068. So I'm just gonna write, I'll write it up here, 11,068. So my regular expenses here are petrol, which petrol has gone up. So I'm going to say weekly $60. Groceries, which have also gone up in price, and I need a minimum of $250 per week. Those are my main expenses. I also may have to pay for, like I said, psychology or speech therapy for one of my kids, but we will leave that out at the moment. So 60 times 52 is 3,120. 250 times 52 is 13,000. So you can see already I am in the negatives. 13,000 and I only have 11,068. So I need to stop there. I need to stop and we will revisit this, our annual bill, once we can make some cuts, we can figure out what we're going to do. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I really have been pushing for a job really badly, and unfortunately I wasn't able to work on my Etsy last month because of health issues with my kids and myself. And now that we're getting back into things, I really need to focus on that, and then we will revisit this. But say for example, if I know that this is my only money and I'm not going to be able to do any deductions, like get money from anywhere else, this, my priorities would be petrol and groceries, because I need to get the kids to school and I need to get to go buy the groceries. And then I would probably then, cancel some of these subscriptions. I would probably call the college and try to pay off in longer installments. Car registration, I'm probably going to have to do quarterly just to get through, and in between find a side hustle. I would have to cancel my Dropbox and figure out what I'm going to do. I'd have to cancel my Canva and Amazon and just make do with what I can. Same with like Vodafone. I'd have to call them and see if I can get a better deal. And also the insurances. Now, to me, this is my necessities. I don't have anything fun here. We don't have Netflix. We don't have Disney. I have not taken into account anything fun. I haven't taken into account any clothes. My sinking funds are still blank. So I can no way, it is going to be close to impossible to survive on this. If I had no other option, I would make it work. I would then get rid of everything and the car and have to, catch public transport until I'm able to get on my feet. But because I know my partner is working and I'm sure that we can figure it out somehow, I'm just going to leave it at that now. And I'm going to continue to apply for jobs and work on my small business, which is my Etsy store. And I'm trying to figure out how to set up, extra products and items through different sources or websites. If I can, I will. The only thing with that is you need money to make money. So I can only do things that I have readily available at home, where I can't go out and buy materials at the moment until, the situation is a bit better. And I did pencil this in on purpose because I know that, for example, down the track, childcare will change if I get a job. For example, electricity might change, it might go up. College might go. Vodafone, I might bring it down. I don't think I'm going to be able to pay off that debt this year, but lost the footage again. I'm going to end the video here. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment below, and hopefully we can somewhere in the near future make an updated annual financial budget or plan. I wish you all well in your financial journey this year, and I will see you on my next video. Bye for now. Bye everyone.